know you have an addiction. I do too. I'm addicted to peace. Everybody addicted to something. What you need to figure out is, does your addiction hinder you physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, or in any way, shape, or form? If it does, rewrite the script. See, human beings, we're used to functioning on patterns, rewards, comforts, reinforcements, whether it's positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, So when you become addicted to something, you need to figure out, what is it that you're actually addicted to and why? It's not about the substance that you choose or whatever it is that you're addicted to. It's about the comfort level it gives you, or that small piece of time, that small moment that it makes you feel or appear to feel healed, carefree. Like whatever's going on in your life doesn't bother you for that moment. But as soon as you come down, or as soon as you're not engaging in that addiction, you still feel the same. You still have that same wound, that same trigger, that same trauma that causes you to want to engage in the addiction again. So it's not necessarily the substance you're addicted to, but the feeling of being healed. Find another way. There are so many other ways to do it. If you function on patterns and routines, and right now your pattern or routine is hindering you in any way, shape, or form, then just find a new pattern. Truth. It shall set you free. Awareness is everything. Now, you can't be ignorant. When you know better, you do better. You know you have an addiction. You do the work. You figure out why. What's causing it? You start healing those wounds, healing that pain, and you start standing in that truth. See, the thing is, y'all start thinking about the fact that you're an addict, and you start thinking about what everybody else thinks about you. Then you start feeling bad about yourself, and now you're just getting yourself more and more wrapped up in this cycle. But we need to stop caring about what the other human beings think, because, baby, they all addicted to something. Then care more about what your spirit guides and ancestors think, and that's that they want you to be healed. So now it's time for you to shed your old skin and become a new version of yourself, very much so like the phoenix. It's time for you to be completely reborn into a new version of you that chooses different avenues. Addiction is not a disease. Addiction is a choice. Choose something else. Be addicted to prayer. Be addicted to chewing gum. Be addicted to changing up your diet, to being more healthy. Not cutting things out, but being more healthy. Get addicted to exercise. Become addicted to meditation. Become addicted to self-love. There are different things to be addicted to. Become addicted to journaling. You'll feel so much better. And eventually, you'll overcome the choice of addiction overall. Once you start choosing better habits and better patterns, you will no longer feel like you need those things to have peace, because those better habits and patterns, and just the simple fact that you were able to break your old ones alone, will lead you to a place where you have so much peace and healing, and you have dealt with your traumas, you have overcome these triggers, and you're no longer triggered in those ways. You no longer feel those negative emotions, and you don't no longer feel like you need something to give you this healing, because you will just be healed. Okay? Stop focusing on what other people think about you and your addiction, and start focusing on how you can rewrite your own script. You are the narrator of your own narrative, and only you get to write your story. How are you going to write it? Is this substance something that has control over you, or do you have control over it? Do you have control over yourself? Addiction is a choice. Make better ones. I love you guys.